Hey, baseball fans, this is Chris Singleton, and welcome to MLB The Show.
Welcome to 24 Willie Mays Plaza, the home of the Giants and Oracle Park. Major League Baseball on tap. It's the Philadelphia Phillies taking on the San Francisco Giants. Alongside Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. Well, Singy, we get to see one of the hottest hitters in the league today. Quite the streak he's riding.
Seriously, Boog, he's been on fire at the plate. A major boost for this team, and I enjoy seeing greatness on display, and this guy just gets it done.
First pitch coming your way next. And on the hill in this one, Robbie Ray. What do you look for here? All right, ready to get underway. Trey Turner at the plate. So we'll see what the former batting champ can do here, Chris. Into left center for a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Batting second, the designated hitter.
Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. And a foul ball. Sliced hard, but foul down the left side. Now a snap throw to first. And he gets back in. 1-2 now. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. One out man at first. Alec Bohm stands in for the Phillies. Snap throw behind the runner, but he's back in time. Just getting started here in San Francisco. Ray, in his 12th season, 34-year-old vet, and of course has a Cy Young to his credit. Man at first, one away. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count.
Pitcher having a pretty tough time getting that swing and miss. Third foul ball in a row.
Good job to fight that one off. Down to first, and a pitch out, but nothing going on. Now back in safely at first. 2-2 on the way. Strike three, and that's 2 in a row.
Batting fourth, third baseman.
And here is Sosa to the plate. Foul ball.
Four-seam fastball. Below inside. Four-seam fastball. High middle.
And there's a hit. And now 2 aboard.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
That one fouled off. Swing and a ball ripped down the right field line. If it's fair, it's gone. And it's a foul ball, but it had the distance. 2 on, 2 outs. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Pulled the string on the changeup. Back here at Oracle Park. And on the mound for Philadelphia in this one, Andrew Painter. What do you have on him? Jung-Hoo Lee digs in now.
Number 51, Jung-Hoo Lee.
And there's a foul ball. To the right side. Boom. Takes it to the bag. One gone, bottom half of the first. Now it's Devers at the plate.
He's done a great job making contact recently. 10 hits in his last 5 games.
That misses the zone, and it's 1-0. Devers with some impressive production lately. That's a little bit low.
You don't stick at the major league level unless you can string together consistently solid performances. Right now, he's showing us why he's lasted in the big leagues.
That one misses. Ball 3. Late swing, foul to the left. Right through there for a strike.
Well, I think that pitch surprised all of us. Right down the middle, doesn't get a swing. Not very often you see a hitter lay off a cookie like that.
3-2. The pitch is outside, and ball 4. 1 down. Willie Adames now at the plate.
I'm liking what I've seen from him at the dish lately. Can make it a 5-game hitting streak with a knock in this one.
Swing and a foul out of play.
That's excellent location for a pitch like that. It looks like it's going to be a strike, and then it just runs in on the hands. So if you can command it and hitters have to respect it, just keep going in there until they make you make an adjustment.
Base hit. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only 1 away. Matt Chapman up to the plate now.
Seems like he's making contact with everything lately. Working on a 5-game hitting streak.
Ground ball left side, and it goes just foul.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Outside. And the count 1-2. Two on, 1 out. On the ground. Glove flip for 1. Double play. What a twin killing to end the inning. Back here in San Francisco, we move ahead to the top of the second now. Bryson Stott stands in for the Phillies. Left field. Reaching down, makes the catch. In steps Adolis Garcia, also known as El Bombi. Chop back up the middle. Adames throws to first in time. 2 outs, space is empty. And now for the Phillies, Otto Kemp. Right through there for a strike.
Circle change. Low inside.
Nope.
4-seam fastball. High outside.
That's a ball.
4-seam fastball. Middle outside.
No score here in the second. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again.
Knuckle curve. Low outside.
And a swing and a miss. And that's that. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And digging in for San Francisco, Harrison Bader. Gets him to chase after that one. Bader went deep in his most recent game. Swing and a miss. 0-2. Good eye in that
Ball
spot.
one.
Started after it. Appeal to first. And Matthew Ross right on it. Says he held up. Got him swinging. Luis Arraez stands in. 2 hits for him in yesterday's game. Swing and a ground ball. Stop. Throw to first in time. Casey Schmidt, the next Giant to hit. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. 2 down, nobody on. And it's fouled away. That missed by a lot. Ball 1. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. That completes the strikeout, inning over. Back here at Oracle Park. So digging in now for Philadelphia, Johan Rojas. And he lays down a bunt. Not in time. Great effort, but it's an infield hit.
Bang, bang at first. Great hustle to beat that one out.
Here's Turner now. He's 1 for 1. Led off the game with a single. Runner on the go. Pitching for a strike. Safe at second, and that was not close. Line drive, base hit. Coming home. He'll score, and the Phillies take the lead.
That's back-to-back singles for him. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive in the center field. So that definitely felt good.
Schwarber in the box now. No balls and a strike.
When you're taking your lead over there at first, you've got to be very careful. This guy on the mound's got a good pickoff move.
Next offering misses down and away. 1 on, nobody out. A run in here in game 1 of this 3-game set. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And now it's Alec Bohm. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. Snap throw, pitch out, but no action. But he's safe. Runner takes off. That's in for a strike. Throw to second. Save. And that is out of play.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
Waves at the bender for the strikeout. Edmundo Sosa stands in for the Phillies. Swings through that one for strike 2. Goes down looking for the strikeout. That ends the inning. Set for the bottom of the 3rd, and digging in for San Francisco, Bryce Eldridge.
Well, these Giants definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. I'm specifically talking about the first pitch. These batters are swinging more than 80% of the time, which is fine if you're scoring runs, but that hasn't been the case today.
Line drive to short and caught. Patrick Bailey will hit next.
Nasty backdoor slider. There's really nothing you can do with that if you swing at it, so that's a good take by him.
And the 1-0.
Dangerous spot for that slider right there. Didn't seem to quite finish out front, get that sharp break. Tell you what, he doesn't want to throw that pitch again.
So the call will stand. So they'll lose their first challenge. The 1-1. Outside with a breaking ball. And that's too high, ball 4. Jung-Hoo Lee, the next Giant to hit. 0 for 1 so far. That one finds the zone, and it's 0-1.
There it was, a high velocity fastball in the zone. I think a little frustration from walking the previous hitter. He's got good stuff. Pitch inside the zone and trust it.
Stop. Over to Turner for 1, and they bounce into 2 already. This one ends the 3rd. New inning getting started. Here's the Phillies catcher, JT Realmuto. Fastball for a strike. And that one fouled off. Tries to hold up, appeal to first, no swing.
Four-seam fastball, low inside.
On the ground right side, Devers steps on the bag, and one gone in the 4th as they get the leadoff man. This is Bryson Stott. That's in there. 0-1. Tap foul at the plate. Just misses the mark outside the zone.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Strikeout number 8. 2 down, bases empty. Now at the plate, Adolis Garcia. Right through there for a strike.
Boog, over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. You're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
Four-seam fastball, high outside.
It's through for a hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Good 2-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
And the lefty with the 0-1. In there at the knees for a strike.
And at bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be.
He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Bottom of the 4th, and digging in for San Francisco, Rafael Devers. Sliced hard but foul. Here comes the 0-1. Liner, base hit. And they have their first hit since the 1st inning.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
Willie Adames stands in. 1 for 1 with a single so far. There's a strike. Right back to the mound. Could be an easy 2. Over to Turner for 1. A sensational double play. Base is empty after the double play. Now Matt Chapman at the plate. He's 0 for 1.
Ball 1.
2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Hammered down the right side, but foul. Base knock, center field. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and
runner on the move. Pitch misses in. Real Muto throws, not in time. It's a stolen base. Ground ball up the middle. Trey Turner gloves it. On the run, sends it over to first, and he's safe at first. Play at the plate. Got him. They don't come much closer than that. Bang, bang play to end the inning. We go to the top of the 5th, and digging in for Philadelphia, Johan Rojas. Foul ball there.
Four-seam fastball. High outside.
That one at the knees for a strike. Rojas not happy about that called strike. Here's the challenge, and it's going to stay a strike. That knocks them down to 1 challenge left.
Below inside.
Battling here as he fouls it away.
Four-seam fastball. Below inside.
The 0-2. On the ground to first. Devers takes it himself, and the leadoff man set down in their half of the 5th. So the Philly batting order turns over. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Trey Turner.
Hey, partner, back in 2023, Turner homered off the same pitcher twice in the same inning. Only a few players have ever done it, and his were against his former team, the Washington Nationals.
Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Gets off a throw, and he's going to make it to first, and we'll see how they score it.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Absolutely smoked that baseball. What a swing. Sent it out way faster than it came in, of course. 113 off the bat, and no matter where you hit it at that speed, it's tough to make a play on.
Into the outfield, base hit. Into third now. So runners at the corners and 1 out.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
And here comes Alec Bohm. Runners at the corners, 1 away. And we're at the top of the 5th. Next offering in there for a strike. No balls, 2 strikes. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Now it's the cleanup hitter for the Phillies, Edmundo Sosa. Swing and a line drive, and that's a base hit into right field. In to score is Turner, and they lead by 2. Pulls into second. That's an RBI double.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. First pitch fastball in a great spot to do some damage, and he squared it up nicely.
Here's JT Realmuto.
Yeah.
Four-seam fastball. High outside.
2 aboard, 2 outs. Swings and misses, struck him out. We head to the bottom of the 5th, and now it's the Giants DH, Luis Ariz. Hard liner, and that's got extra bases written all over it. Around first, heading for 2. And that's a leadoff double.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate.
Oh, now a great stop. Throw sails over his head at first. Save! In comes the run from second, and they trail by 1. Runner in scoring position, no outs. Bryce Eldridge getting ready to hit. He's 0 for 1. Ground ball right side. Stop. Slings to first in time. Patrick Bailey, the next Giant to hit. Worked a walk in his first trip to the plate. And fouled off. Yo, 1. Almost got him. This one in the air, center field. He's got it. Runner tagging and heading for home. In to score from third. We are tied at 2. So digging in, Jung-Hoo Lee. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. Around first and hustling for second. Check that. He'll stop at first with a single after putting on the brakes.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy. Didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep.
Runner takes off. And Devers hits that one. That's a base hit. Headed for the plate. Throw cut off to second. And he's got no chance. He's out. That ends the inning, but they do score a run here. Back here in San Francisco, top 6, Bryson Stott stands in for the Phillies. That's towards center. Bader in position. And there's one down. So digging in now for Philadelphia, Adolis Garcia. Late on that fastball.
When a guy's throwing a lot of first pitch strikes as a hitter, you got to be ready to hit. Now, that's not going to help you get deep into his pitch count and into the bullpen, but you got to take what he's offering that day.
Stays alive. One down. Phillies down a run. In the air, center field. Bader ranging back. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. Otto Kemp digs in now. Chopped out towards short. Third out, and that ends the frame. Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Jose Alvarado. He last pitched 4 days ago, so he should feel pretty fresh. Stepping in, Willie Adames. 1 for 2. Up the middle, a dive, he's got it. Throw to first, and they get the out.
Well, you can see right there, he looks very comfortable going to the backhand. Nice diving stop, gets up to complete the play. That'll fire the team up for sure.
Now it's Matt Chapman.
He was the big part of the field last time. Nice liner to center.
Ball.
Swing and a miss. And a count even 1-1.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
And he grounds one to the right side. Nice grab. Throws from his knees. Nicely done for the out.
Up next for the Giants.
Great read off the bat by the second baseman. He took a perfect angle to get to this ball, knowing that he was going to have to dive to cut it off. Gets up and completes the play from the outfield grass. What a great job of picking up his pitcher.
Ground ball right side. Stop. in plenty of time to first, and Bader is out. Back here at Oracle Park, we go to the top of the 7th. Johan Rojas stands in for the Phillies. Bunting for a hit, and that's a foul ball. Looking to get the tying run on base, and that one fouled off.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back into this at bat through the count.
That's a ball.
Just misses there.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike, but so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the last 2 pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
Check swing. Now we'll look down to first. No, he held up.
4-seam fastball. Below inside.
3-2. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. In there. Sets him down on strikes. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout. Trey Turner now. And a foul ball.
4-seam fastball. High inside.
The 0-1. There's the strike of the knees. On a line out towards center. And a superb diving catch. What a play.
Just a great jump off the bat, and he was fully committed. Lays out, dives, makes a beautiful catch, and his pitcher is going to be pretty happy about that one.
And Kyle Schwarber will come up 1 for 3. Fastball for a strike. 0-1. That one fouled off.
4-seam fastball. Below inside.
2 down, nobody on. Got him. Outside pitch got the better of him that time. Bottom of the 7th, and digging in for San Francisco, Luis Arias.
All these Giants digging into their numbers have to be happy with the swings they're taking. We've seen how many line drive base hits they've been able to produce in this one, 6 to be exact, and they've all been pretty loud.
So the call will stand. So that removes their last challenge. Ground ball left side and foul ball. Set down on strikes. That was pretty nasty. Now it's the second baseman, Casey Schmidt. To the right side. Slings to first in time. And we've got ourselves a pitching change. Tanner Banks.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
To third, Sosa. And the lefty reliever does his job. Just 1 pitch to get the inning-ending ground out. Well, 1-run game, so digging in now for Philadelphia, Alec Bohm.
Oh, I'm impressed with that challenge pitch right there. Even with this slim lead, this guy's not afraid to go right after these hitters.
Ball 1.
So what we're seeing is a lineup that's just out of sync with the pitcher. They're guessing wrong, and their timing's off.
That's to third, down the line, and it's foul. In the air to left center, Bader on his way over, and there's 1 down. Edmundo Sosa stands in for the Phillies. Corner infielders guarding the lines, trying to prevent extra bases. Right through there for a strike. Fouled off. He was late. He goes down looking. It'll bring up JT Realmuto.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
That's out.
The Giants holding on to a 1-run lead, and we're in the top of the 8th.
That ball foul.
That's too
That's
low.
ball two.
Just missed with a good breaking ball in. Looking for that hitter to chase and perhaps get some weak contact or a swing and miss. Good job on both sides.
Lefty continues to work, but the closer getting loose in the bullpen. And that's outside.
That ball went out.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. And he adds another strikeout to the pile. 14 now. Back here in San Francisco. On to the bottom of the 8th. Patrick Bailey getting ready to hit. That one laced to center and a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. The ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
On the ground to the left. And that's just foul. Here's a high chopper. Turner. He flips it to second in time. On to first, save. So they get one, but a really nice try there. Here's Rafael Devers.
Oh, Boo, get another
runner on the go. And that one gets away at the plate. And now a man into scoring position.
Heads up base running right there.
Man at second. Swing, and he popped it up. Sosa has a beat on it. And there's 2 away. Now it's the shortstop, Willie Adames.
The shortstop, Willie Adames.
Here's the pitch. Runner breaks for third. Line drive. And that's the 3rd out. We go to the 9th. So digging in now for Philadelphia, Bryson Stott. And that's off the inside edge. And that is ball 1. Hammered on the line, base hit. And the tying run is on base.
He was all over that one. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
They bring a young arm out of the bullpen in this spot, Hayden Birdsong.
And I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at-bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
Bryce Harper stands in now and watches strike 1.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
That's in there, and the count is 0-2. Swings and misses, struck him out. And a strikeout for the first out here in the 9th. 1 out, man at first. Otto Kemp, the next to hit. 0 for 3 in this one. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1. That one lifted to left. Eldridge under it. That's out number 2.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Snap throw to first. Back safely.
Typically, the outfield defense will play a little bit deeper just to keep the ball in front, make sure.
Runner on the go. Pitch in for a strike. Throw to second. Tag. Out. And that's the ball game.
When you win 5 in a row, the confidence just goes to another level, and you start to gain this momentum, and you think that you're never going to lose a game again because things are clicking up and down the lineup. Pitchers are pitching. The team is making the plays defensively. This is the kind of feeling, it's not going to last all season long, but you want to ride it as long as you possibly can, perhaps push it up to double digits.
3-2 the final score. They hang on to win it by a run. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.